Hey everybody, it's Ms. Henderson. Let's continue talking about perspective and our perspective worksheet packet. This one is the 1-point perspective room assignment. And if you look, it actually teaches you step by step. This is step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then it gives you a blank space right here, and it says draw the room here. In the past, I had some students that didn't understand what this huge blank space was. Okay, so what you're going to do first is you're going to take your ruler, like you have in step number 1, and draw an X. Okay, so you're going to draw an X, and you can kind of see right here where I erased it. So you're going to have a point in the middle of your paper. Make a point in the middle of your paper and make it X. You're going to go from corner to corner. Okay. Step number 2 is you're going to draw a square. Now let me tell you one thing, and if you look super closely, you will notice that sometimes my room, the corners don't line up exactly on the line. For some reason, I don't know if that's the rulers or if it's just me, operator error, but as long as you're pretty close, that's okay. Remember what I do to do a straight line is line it up here and then just drag it down. Same thing for the sides. Put your ruler here, slide it across. And from the bottom, put it on the bottom and slide it up. Okay, so that's step number 2, make a square. Step number 3 is you're going to start with the door. So remember, you have the vanishing point is actually in the middle of the room. It's going to pretend like it would be out a window or something. So that's when, to do the top of the door, you would put your ruler on that and then draw the door, okay? And then you draw this vertical line here. Now to make a door more realistic, you really want to give it a frame. Same thing for the window. Windows look realistic with a frame around them. All right, so then you draw this vertical edge down because these two lines are parallel. They're perfectly even. This space here should be the same as this space here. If they're off a little bit, that's okay. You kind of get the general idea. That's one of the hard things I've encountered with doing these in perspective. But let's keep going. The next step is to draw the window. So we're going to draw this line. So remember, you're going to take your ruler, drag it across, and then the top and the bottom points are going to go to the vanishing point. Just like the little picture says. Okay. That's this step. Then we're going to add the inside of the frame. And the hard part is drawing the floor. Okay. Now, to draw the floor, you need to have equally spaced lines. So what I do is I go ahead, before I start drawing any of these lines to make sure they're evenly spaced, I do tick marks. So I draw these little tick marks right here that you see. Then I take my ruler and I work right where the floor starts, I go down like that. And I draw my lines, okay? And then to draw the tiles, you kind of do an X. Now you don't necessarily draw the X, but what you do is you draw where they intersect. So you would draw, you draw like this. And I'm drawing on top of my locker thing, so my lines are not the same as this example. So once you have this line here, so you know you go straight across here. So you would just take it and draw a line straight across because you have your little hash marks here that were made, and then you draw your line straight across. And remember, the closer you get to the vanishing point, the closer the lines are going to get together. All right, and that's it. We're done. Have any questions? Shoot me an email. Bye.